I can't believe it. In the biggest shock in the history of the WNBA, the Indiana Fever have exercised Caitlin Clark's option for a fourth year. They exercise a fourth year option for somebody who never won a natty, which should be a prerequisite to being in the league. Victoria Saxton should not have been cut. It should have been Caitlin. Obviously, we're fucking bullshitting here. But let's be real. This fourth year exercise option is going to be irrelevant. They had to do it so that she doesn't become a UFA. But it's never going to convey. Maybe it will. Honestly, maybe it will if Caitlin just says, you know what, yeah, I'll let my fourth year option go for another year of having Kelsey in the team. Because realistically, that's probably the only way Kelsey stays is if Caitlin plays out a rookie deal. That being said, yeah, this one's really obvious. This one's really, really obvious. And I'm shocked. I mean, the easiest decision ever, drop it and give her the max already. You can't, they technically can take away the fourth year option and give her a max. Technically they can. But it would be highly, it would be tampering, and Caitlin could go wherever she wants. She could literally go wherever she wants. So it's one of those things where it's obviously she is going to be signed up and playing with the Indiana Fever in the year of 2026 or 2027. Afterwards, she is, if I'm not mistaken, you are under team control for 6 years. So Aaliyah signed a 3-year deal. My guess is that she will probably sign a deal to coincide with Aaliyah's. So it's not a situation where if Aaliyah wants to fuck off after 4 years, that Caitlin's stuck without Aaliyah. My guess is that she'll sign 1 year, whatever it is next year, possibly a team-friendly deal to keep Kelsey there. And then she will sign a 2-year Supermax after that, or maybe a 2-year max. Regular max and give Aaliyah the Supermax. But possibly a Supermax. That being said, this one is one of the most obvious things. If you don't remember last year, genuinely, when Aaliyah got signed, the people were saying that the Fever were holding her hostage. Glad somebody exercised during training camp. Imagining she was fighting for a roster spot. Dude, that is, I actually, by the way, I have that tweet in my bookmarks, in like a special thing of bookmarks. That is like, it is one of the funniest tweets ever. Like when Caitlin drops 40 this year, when she goes for 40, it'll happen. And by the way Steph White wants to play Caitlin, I don't think she's breaking the assist record, but she's a hell of a lot more likely to go for 40 in a game. But yeah, it is a not surprising to me. I just want to see, has anyone, nobody's come out and talked about it like it's an absolute disgrace or anything. Because that was going to be something where it was like, if people were actually talking about it like it was some absolute disgrace that she got the contract, that she's still being signed. I'm surprised. Not even the haters are going at her at this stage. I'm expecting more from them. But no, being real, this is not only a formality, but is irrelevant as it won't convey. If it won't convey, because she's going to sign the Epic deal. She's already eligible for Epic. Her, Paige Bueckers, and Aaliyah are eligible. No one else is eligible. So obviously Angel Reese got, it happened yesterday. But the funniest thing was when teams picked up, if I'm right in saying teams picked up I think they picked up Rakia, Angel, and JC Sheldon. I don't know if as somebody exercised a 4-year option on Leah Edwards. If if she doesn't have the fourth year option exercise, I'd be delighted. Like if you are, the best thing that happened to Jade Melbourne was her option not being exercised, because she would have been on a minimum this year for the Mystics, but it's getting paid like $600K to go play in Seattle. Like she's getting paid double the amount because the Mystics said, "Nah, we don't care about picking up your fourth year option." So, yeah, it is an interesting one again when it comes to just the way people are dealing with Caitlin overall. However, I will say that it's good they've picked up a fourth year option. Like the last player they picked up the fourth year option on wasn't. Actually, no, it was Aaliyah. I was about to say, they did pick up the fourth year option on Melissa. They never picked up the fourth year option on Grace because they cut her by then. And it's funny how few players in general make it to where they're getting their fourth year option picked up. So, like, I'm not joking when I say this. So if you look at WNBA drafts, we're gonna show you guys from 2021, and because everyone just thinks that 2024 and onwards is like a normal draft for first round. We're gonna look at first round picks here. From the 2021 draft, how many of these players had their fourth year option picked up? Michaela Onyewere. I think Ari did. If I'm not mistaken. I think Dana did. And she's still reserved, so definitely not Mac. And Carrington. That's it for the entire draft. The entire draft class that made it to their fourth year with either their team or traded without being cut. 2022. Ryan Howard, Alyssa Smith, Shakira Austin. I don't think Nyara did. She did. Nyara. Hull. Cut had been, I think she took a season off. Cut. Kirsten Bell did. I don't know if Naz Hillman had her 4 years, but she was an RFA this year, so she must have. But again, it's very little. 2023 draft, Aaliyah, Diamond Miller, Seagrass, that's three of them. The fact that the Wings in this draft had picks 3, 4, and 5 and came out with Maddie Seagrass after the rookie year. Lou Lopez Seneschal might never play more than 10 games, which is annoying because Lou Lopez Seneschal played like down the road from me. I was friends, like I was fairly close with quite a few of her team when she played in Ireland, so I used to go watch all her team's games. I was mad when Grace got cut. Amy Hare got cut. Horston probably won't get cut. Everyone lower got cut. Other than Dorka. Dorka made it, I guess. Still mad in hindsight she was not the first picked UConn player off the board in that draft. But that is it. Caitlin Clark is going to be on the Fever next year. And she is, in fact, not fighting for a roster spot because this is guaranteed money. And if she gets cut from the roster, the Fever will be, in fact, paying Caitlin Clark $500K and it'll come off the salary cap.